little flame action going at the start.
Yeah, I got to keep things interesting.
Exactly.
Gets himself away from Boxy with the flame break.
See if Tundra can make this lineup work. It is an awkward lineup because they had this Bat Rider Mirana and then 2 damage-dealing cores between the Zeus and Timber. So it kind of puts Skeeter in this position where I was thinking the same thing. Like, damn, we need a stun, guys. We need a hero who can go in and actually lock somebody down. And there weren't many carry choices left. I think the only ones that came to mind that Skeeter plays are the Wraith King, Chaos Knight, and the Dragon Knight. And I think they probably felt the Wraith King didn't look too appetizing here. The Chaos Knight, I think, was an interesting option. Still hard when they had like a counter offlane pick, right? Because they can get a Tide or Underlord's lane. So I think they felt DK was just the most robust of all those choices in terms of not getting counterpicked too hard. Still going to have a kind of rough lane versus the Enigma, who should be able to freely deny against him. Well, of course, we'll see how much the Zeus can do. They'd get the Storm counter pick with the SF in the safe lane versus the Timber. That's the strength of the second pick versus the first pick Timber with the Shadow Fiend, as Liquid could guarantee get this lane matchup in one that should be very nice for Mickey, especially with a Clockwork support.
Nisha taking a lot of damage to 9 here. Does return some fire though and has his bottle with water runes coming up, so shouldn't really be a big issue.
Overall, I think Liquid is happy with their scale in this game. I think they're happy with their matchups, especially the core matchups. The Storm versus the Zeus, the SF versus the Timber, the Enigma with Midnight Pulse and Black Hole for the Dragon Knight, and the Timber Saw later. I think for them, it's just about getting through the early game, not losing towers to some Timber Saw or DK early push, and giving up too many kills to the Bat or on a potential roam, and just kind of playing it slow and steady. And if nothing chaotic happens, I think they're in a pretty happy place. I think the onus is on Tundra here to get some chaos going, some skirmishes happening. I don't know if that's been their strong suit either, so it kind of puts them in an interesting position. How fast and aggressive can Tundra play this game? Can they use the Zeus ult, for example, early Thunder's God Wrath? The spell has been buffed. The level 1 is a lot better than it used to be. And you use that to help you get kills on the side lanes. That would really accelerate this game. Probably what Tundra are aiming for here.
Yeah, Tundra has been good at playing some like more disciplined, methodical, you know, ratting, but not like going in and creating really chaotic team fights like you're suggesting.
If this lineup were in the hands of, you know, a Beast Coast, for example,
sure,
I think I'd have more faith. Okay, maybe this Timber Zeus just get out of control or something. In the hands of Tundra, I don't know if it's their style. We'll see if they pull it off. That is always a question mark. You get in some of these weird lineups, maybe Liquid don't expect it.
A very important kill. 9, maybe hopping the wrong direction here. Nisha's gonna try and put him down. The Fairy Fire keeps him alive for now, but if Nisha just get those final hits in, fortunately the bottle will keep him alive. He'll skirt away through the trees to avoid any further harassment.
Stick charge Fairy Fire paying off here for 9 as he keeps himself alive. Not thriving, but surviving here in the mid lane. As Nisha takes full advantage of the Storm matchup, winning in the CS. However, Mickey is the one who is really playing ahead. Just laying in the Raze's top.
Yeah, this is an impossible matchup, right? SF versus melee offlaner.
Definitely not easy. That said, I think 33 is doing great in this lane, given how hard of a matchup it is and the fact that I think the clock can even just run in and burn some extra region early.
Look at these guys. Just playing the margins here so heavily. 9, Nisha. Support rotations on both sides. Boxy secures it with the flare.
The old 80 damage flare. 9 did not expect it off the level 3 clock. Traditional build 2-1-0. He had stick charges. He did not pop them. Boxy, cheeky little first blood. Very nice gold injection for him on a hero that really uses it well because it just gets you to boost and boots, and then you're off to the races on the map. Nisha got his TP to base canceled, however. Oh,
how did that happen?
He just TP'd on the lane. 9 came back. We bolted him. Nisha did not expect it. He's gonna have to walk the fountain and walk back here.
Oh man,
that is rough.
Yeah, that actually just brings the lane back entirely for 9.
Yeah, now 9 gets to play versus neutral creeps. He's like, thank God. I can see us freely with this trash can of a hero. Not going to get harassed anymore.
Without being attack speed slowed constantly by the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, like that gank never happened.
Pulling the hard camp here. Making really good use of this hard camp. Part of the reason that 33 has had such a successful time getting CS.
All right, Tundra really played this top lane well.
Most so much that he's actually going to try and challenge Mickey a little bit.
He's aggressive. He's still tanky, though. And it's not an initiation in this game. Zai is just casually showing mid. That is not where you can be.
Boxy tries to jump in, misses the hook shot off the Eidolon. Zai gonna be into big time trouble. Maybe he can kill the Mirana first before he dies. No, that Thunder God's Wrath brings him down, but a trade-off 1-for-1. Timber chain through, it's gonna catch Boxy as well, and Nisha cannot stop that Requiem. A lot of heroes. The Requiem is pretty good, and now the Razes start bringing down the Dragon Knight. Skeeter's gonna fall. 33 is low, but do manage to burst down Nisha. Now with the lasso on the SM on top of that Chakram, cut him down. Ultra kill for 9. Oh, that's true. He's going to be building into the Manta Shard build.
What are you going to do now? The Zeus has a Yasha cap.
Oh no, Zai's going to die again. Oh, he's got Black Hole. Maybe he turns this around actually with the Eidolons out. Oh, got it. There goes the Black Hole. They're going to lay into the board. Zai is burning. He tries to leave the flames, but he falls to AUI anyway.
I feel like
Farms very quickly once you have the man.
I guess it gives them the lane shot that their line is missing. They're
Dragon Tail into Arrow, but they went onto a Clockwork, and all the damage dealers are right behind him, so this is bad for Skeeter. They may need a secondary carry in 9, because at this rate, Skeeter dying in every single one of these engagements. Lasso doesn't last long enough. Nisha, dodge God's Wrath, dodges from the jump from Nisha, and he has just enough power to be able to kill the bottom, but 9 is still out here, still a menace to Team Liquid. They're going to try and chase him down.
Remember, no Black Hole in this fight because it was used top earlier, so 33, he feels very confident, maybe too confident.
Requiem right on top of him. 1 raise, 2 raise, and a 3rd is going to bring him low, but 33 is still alive, but he falls eventually, just kited out for too long.
And these Requiems from Mickey.
Nisha, or excuse me, 9 is completing his as well.
With TV now bottom. They're looking for the fight down here. I think they're going to get found first. Oh, that Malefice.
The Malefice before the lasso can come out. And now
he got 2.
He's going to die. And the Black Hole managed to grab a couple there with the Global Sounds covering it. Nothing to be able to stop this. The Black Hole doesn't ensure 33's death. Nisha's going to show up. They quickly deal with Skeeter. The Requiem goes down, pushing away all those illusions. Meanwhile, Snake King still being chased by Nisha. Actually doesn't give a damn about Snake King, apparently. He just wants to slow down 33, who missed the Timber Chain and will die as a result of it. Oh, that's gonna feel awful. Snake King did manage
scary lineup to fight late game. Once more, the high ground defense of Tundra is put to the test.
Yeah, you gotta respect that damage. Hook shot. He tried to go for the Zeus. Zai, he went for it with the Black Hole, and they locked them both down. What a beautiful jump from both Boxy and Zai. That's gonna force a lot out of Tundra now. The Requiem to be able to push them back to make sure that Liquid is gonna be able to get back behind this tier 3 tower again. Zai not gonna be caught by Skeeter.
I think they're lucky they have Black Dragon up at this time.
Yes.
It's going to help you defend this base because your Zeus is out for 60. No buy. He got nothing off. That is just a perfect read from Liquid. Did not give Tundra a chance to set up. Force the action instantly. Regen for Nisha as he's keeping it going here. He did use both Global, Black Hole, and Requiem, so all the ults are on cooldown for Liquid. It's going to let the Aegis do the work here.
I have to imagine no Black Dragon means you're definitely giving up this lane of barracks. They're going to make it difficult for Liquid, but
you cannot play without the Zeus. You have nowhere near enough damage.
Nice aggressive force staff here. Lasso, but boy, that Bat Rider dies fast. Nisha jumping on to 33 now. Who has to jump away the Timber Chain. They buy back on the Bat Rider, but
maybe the Shadow Fiend.
Vanish.
Tundra, you're going to have to fight through the vision here.
Yeah, Liquid are not going to get caught inside the pit. Boxy positioned himself. They jump him for Skeeter. Immediately going to be Scythe of Ice, but he is a tanky target. Pops his Manta, pops his BKB. He's okay for now. Mickey actually jumping in pretty aggressively while Zai's being harried constantly by 33. They're trying to deal with that Black Hole threat before it becomes alive. Nisha does manage to get Snake King while the Black Hole is going to be put to use on 33. Mickey gets on top of him, hits the Requiem with the BKB, and they just land in the Timber Saw. He is tanky as hell, but he'll fall eventually to this overwhelming damage. Meanwhile, 9 is he gonna die to Nisha? The sun comes out just in time, and 9 stays alive. Also important that he stays up. He is so much of their damage.
They're actually doing this. They just got through all of Liquid's ults. The Storm has no buyback.
They're gonna leave these heroes behind. No, they're actually gonna jump in. Mickey went for the kill, and he doesn't quite get it onto 9. Now he's sitting here fighting for life with the Satanic, but he's got so much damage.
The buyback.
Scepter buying a little bit of time. 9 has so little resources. Snake King's another stun, another arrow, lasso back in. 9, can you do the damage to finish off?
Kill a god.
Do it now. Up. They try and fight. No, Mickey's healing up now. 1 versus 4 practically. He needs to get away from this Chakram though. He's running low on resources, and Tundra, they stick with him.
Go down fighting.
It brings down Snake King.
He does.
Mickey's fighting fighting for his life, and he will finally fall, but the damage is intense.
Instant buy.
Insania will try and clear what he can with Zai coming in through the side. He stops 9 CP away. He gets him with the Malphite. He's gonna fall. Hurricane Pike won't save you now, son.
Is under attack.
33.
Does have buy. He wants to rejoin this.
He could.
The Shadow Fiend is returning though.
He is, and he's big, and he's bad, and he's laying damage in
Your
A1.
soul.
3, 4, 5 shots, that's all it takes. It'll take plenty more to bring down 33, though. A buyback from 9, now being employed. Skeeter over here on the side.
On Tundra to run it down the other way. Mickey has almost 4,000 HP after devouring that Ags.
33 even tankier now that he's got the Ag of Cinder, but what if they just ignore him and go for the buildings? Hook shot gonna be a little off the mark. They managed to get a decent lasso, pull back in, but Black Hole is over it, and Mickey's fighting. He's got the Requiem out, the heal, but the Zeus, he's doing a decent amount at the same time, but Mickey just gets too much out of all this, and it's still the first life from him. They almost finish him off. He does manage to get the low ground before he dies. Nisha jumps in. He goes for 9, but 9 is able to hop himself away. A little heavenly jump to get out. Nisha and Inflict backing out, but Mickey going in. Immediately the Yule Scepter out from 33. He'll deal with the melee, and they jumped onto 9.
That's his last life.
That is his last life.
And
And
the
going
last
out
life
with an
for Tundra.
1800 crit from Mickey. GG is called. Liquid will 2-0, and once again, for the third time in a row, it's going to be Liquid matched up against Gaming Gladiators in a major finals.
As good as this team for getting top